What's going on, everyone? Christian Duke from StrengthAddicts.com, joined by a good friend here, Adam Atkinson at the MPC Natural Ohio. Adam, how's it going today?
It's going great, Christian.
Awesome. Now, you have like an army of competitors here, an army of clients. How long have you been involved with contest prep and the physique-based sports?
I've been involved in contest prep since 2010. I've been training people since 2002.
Okay, awesome. Now, one of the things that I like about you and how you prep people is that you feed them into the show and after the show. A lot of people backstage are literally on a starvation mode. What's your philosophy in terms of giving them food before the show? And not just any food, but really good food, food that they might even be craving.
Yeah. Well, one, like my clients do, if it fits your macros. So I keep a lot of their food sources the same going into the show. So they're eating foods they already enjoy. So therefore, they enjoy eating on the day of. I find a lot of coaches are hesitant with intake into the show. They're afraid their clients are going to get fat or spill over. But, you know, I did, however, have a client that didn't eat a lot, but her body type has her filling out very quickly. But in a general consensus, most of my clients would eat more than a lot of other maybe coaches' clients would have them eat. So, and the science behind that is trying to get the muscle to store glycogen, drinking water, and having those glycogen stores as well. And you can have nice, big, full muscles on stage and look your best.
Absolutely. That's revolutionary. A lot of people, I mean, are going to listen to this and be like, no, that can't be, it can't be. You know what I mean? That's just how people are. Now, in terms of natural physique-based sports, you know, I'm a big fan of basically everything, natural, tested, untested, whatever, but nonetheless, a show like this is a great show for truly natural competitors. There's like 400 competitors here at the Cleveland Public Auditorium, right in downtown Cleveland, where the natural athlete really gets treated like, you know, a superstar. What's your take on natural physique-based sports, bodybuilding to bikini?
Yeah, I love natural sports. I really do. That's what got me in. That's always how I competed. But granted, the people that really inspired me might not have been pushing, you know, be natural. And I love everything. I want to see giant guys. I won't name names, but I want to see them. But I also want to see athletes that don't have to make the personal decision. And that's just what it is. It's a personal decision to switch over. And but I think there needs to be something offered for athletes that choose not to.
You know, and that's what I tell a lot of people too. A lot of people that, you know, go to these sort of, I don't want to say rinky-dink, but smaller natural federations. There are a great many natural shows here in the MPC, and then you can also go to Team Universe, which isn't necessarily natural, but it's tested, and that really makes it very, very attractive to a natural competitor. Artie Caldwell Jr. is a perfect example. Won his class and the overall, so, you know, you can win at Team Universe, and it happens quite often. So, you know, I totally agree with you in that. For you, though, I mean, one of the things I like about you also is that in addition to being a prep coach, you really stay up to date with the sport, and you're all over social media, which I think now is kind of a requirement, right?
Yeah, you know, I think social media has definitely changed the aspect of the sport with teams and so forth. You know, I really try not to recruit athletes. I don't have something on my Instagram that says, hire me for coaching right now.
Yeah, you don't know, I know that.
But in all honesty, like, I want it to be the personal decision of the athlete to say, I've seen what this guy does and I would like to work with him. And there are hundreds of really good coaches out there.
And there's also hundreds of really bad ones, too.
Hundreds of really bad ones.
Or thousands. I mean, there's just people that have absolutely no idea what they're doing.
Yeah. And a lot of what happens with that is, you know, there are some clients that need some lower intakes and maybe more cardio, but maybe not so much. And that really swings a lot of different ways. And then, you know, I had a guy who never went under 300 carbs a day compete today.
Wow.
But I don't know if I'd have very many athletes if all my athletes prep that way, or I had a cookie cutter approach.
Sure, and if I can interject something too, what works for him or what works for you doesn't work for the next person. Right. And there's a lot of prep coaches that will take one diet, guess what? They give it to every single client.
Absolutely. And I think that's just what it is. A lot of different things work, but a lot of people are very different.
Sure. Now, if people want to work with you, whether in person or online, what's your website and what are your social media handles?
Yeah, so my website's www.seeyoulaterleaner.com, and my Instagram is seeyoulaterleaner.
How are you spelling that?
SEEYOULATER.
Oh, so just how it's spelled. Awesome.
Yep.
Excellent. And finally, who would you like to thank for where you are today?
Honestly, my dad. My dad got me into bodybuilding, and my dad passed away 2 years ago. My mom, and then also Dr. Joe Konzeski. He's been a great influence for me. Honestly, Mastermind, who has taught me virtually everything I know about contest prep. I'm one of 6 speaking directors in the world for him, so for him to offer me that opportunity, I mean, I just can't tell you how much it changed.
Yeah, he's a huge, and that's an awesome thing that you just said, a lot of things. I used to read Natural Bodybuilding and Fitness magazine, and he used to have like full page ads, and everybody in the sport wants to work with him. He's like in super high demand.
Yep.
So if you're one of 6 representing him around the world, that's huge.
So, yeah, he's amazing. Dr. Lane Norton for educating people more about the sport. He's brought the smarts into contest prep. People are making better decisions, so I would like to thank him as well.
And also, one thing about Lane Norton's, he's made natural bodybuilding very, very popular.
Absolutely.
He's a great ambassador for the sport as well. So again, Adam, thank you so much for taking the time. For contest prep guru extraordinaire, Adam Atkinson, Christian Duke, StrengthAddicts.com.